All right, so here we got Bitcoin on the 1 hour on Bybit. We're gonna stay on the 1 hour today. It's a pretty short update. Not much has changed. Pretty neutral right now. Waiting to see what happens. We did not break that 21, so we're not out of the woods yet, but we're we're not we don't have necessarily a death sentence either. So we're basically contracted in between the 50 and the 21 EMAs on the 1 hour. Uh, did come up to that 200 and that purple box, got a rejection. So remember we were talking about we need to get back above this 200 at basically, we're going to say 31K actually, top of this box. Once we get above there, we can talk about being more bullish. But we got rejected directly from that purple box that we've had drawn for a while. Let's go ahead and extend these. All right, so your RSI, neutral median zone, above that neutral median line. Kind of got a rejection from the signal line to the downside. So we'll find out if we can hold this neutral median line, we can still remain neutral. We could come all the way down to the top of the bearish control zone and still be neutral. I mean, we could come back down to 3180 and still be good. You know, MACD pretty fresh cross at the zero line. Is this a retest of the signal line, or is this going to be a fake out and a cross to the downside? Your positive momentum is decreasing. We need to stay above 3113 in order to stay above that signal line. We need to stay above 29,744 in order to stay above this zero line. And unless we can get above 3432, we're going to keep falling down. So basically right there on the line, wouldn't take much to turn it around. We'll find out whether it's going to be a retest of the signal line or not. Your vol is very low. As you see, your BBWP is in the lower zone, printing a dark blue signal. Well, it's not the signal yet, but you're printing dark blue on the BBWP line. We are below that moving average. So we could go a little sideways here. Perhaps, continue our support where we're at right now at basically 3250 level to top of this purple box. We could go sideways here for a second, possibly some reaccumulation, then try for another try to the upside. Basically, nothing matters until we get above 31K. 31K and then 30K to the downside. As long as we hold 30K to the downside, be in pretty good shape. We're not too far off of that. We need to hold this 200 basically. So even a little bit lower than 30K, well, no, basically 30K. We just need to hold the 200. That's basically what I'm saying. Let's go to the 4 hour real quick. I just want to see something. Okay, so all your moving averages are pretty contracted. Like I said, I'm pretty neutral right now. We are back into the range. We did get rejected from the top of the range, which usually wouldn't look too good if you broke back down in the range after a bull trap. And this was kind of like a BART right here as well. We were talking about that as well. Uh, and came back down in the range, got rejected from the top, but we'll see. Because if we can get back above this 31K range, then it's going to be a double trap. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a double trap to the upside and to the downside, bull and bear traps, grabbing liquidity from everywhere. On your RSI on the 4 hour, once again, your neutral median line, slightly below that signal line. MACD, looks like we're coming down for a retest of that zero line, riding it right now. We don't want to fall below that at the same time as the RSI. We'll talk about the bearish case here in a second. But right now we're waiting on to see if this is just a test. If this is a test of the zero line and then it resumes up and crosses that signal line, that's going to look very good. We need to get above 32,588 in order for that to happen. 31,588 in order for that to happen. Your negative momentum is decreasing on the histogram. Vols in the lower, vols low. We were high as we were making these moves, but now it's kind of kind of calmed down a bit. BBWP's in the lower zone on the 4-hour. Let's go to the 1-hour and then talk about the bullish and bearish cases. Okay, so bullish case. Bullish case is that you come up here to this 100, probably get a small rejection from there, possibly come back down to this last high, find support there at 3,700, then come up, break 31K. Break 31K, I think you come all the way up back down to back up to this breakdown point at 31,700 and probably continue on and make a new high if we break 31K. All right, and that would also entail us coming up to the bullish control zone. And that's what I'm saying. If we break 31K, that would make us enter the bullish control zone. Actually, let's see. We can actually see the level that it would take. So 65. I like this reverse function. So 65. 38.58. We'll look at that. 31K. So 31K would put us inside the bullish control zone, which would probably give us continuation all the way up to 31,700, where this second POC, point of control, in the VPVR is. And that would be where I would be expecting some sort of rejection. But honestly, if we get up there and we get in this bullish control zone, this MACD retests this signal line, continues up to the upside, start printing some dark green bars on the histogram as your vol expands. So as your BBWP enters this upper zone, passing that moving average, and your 21 crosses your 50, and they start to move up and cross your, it's just going to fall into place, variable after variable, building that momentum, and that'd be on our way to 35K. Bearish case. Bearish case is that we break the 200. 30K. Break 200 down to 29K. Actually 28,950 is what I'd be looking at. And just a bounce. I would expect us to come all the way back down to the bottom of this range at basically 28K. Somewhere around there, probably 28,400. So yeah, that's what I'd be looking at for Bitcoin. If you guys like this video, like, subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description below, one being the Discord, Fold app, Bybit. There's all kinds of links down there, affiliate links. You get free crypto, I get free crypto. Check them out. And everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.